Okay, in this video we're going to talk about how to pass a variable by reference in Python. Now, these are terms that are new to you if you're new to programming at all, but reference means that you're actually getting the memory location of the variable in the outer scope, if you will, and when you change it inside your function, it's going to change the thing that it referred to. The other way is assignment. An assignment is you're copying the variable. So you're copying the value into a new variable that if you change it won't affect the variable that you passed in. In Python, non-mutable variables are always a pass by assignment, by copying them. And non-mutable things are like numbers or strings, where if you change it, you're really changing the underlying item. And so like a string, if you add something to a string, it actually creates a new string. So you're not getting the pointer to the old string stays in memory where it was at. So right here, we're going to show you, with X and Y, so these are numbers, so they're non-mutable, and we're going to pass them in. Now here, X and Y are local variables because they're the parameters, and so it's going to copy 5 into that local X and 10 into the local Y. Here, I'm going to change X by adding it to Y, and then I'm going to print out the local and return. And so when you run this, you find that the local X does change to 15, but the outer X stays at 5. Now there's a different behavior when you pass in mutable objects. So what are mutable? There are things like dictionaries, lists, classes. So it's a more complex data structure. So you're passing in a copy of the memory location of that data structure. Now if you change one of the subparts of the structure, it's going to be changed in the outer scope as well. So right here we're going to add using a dictionary, and we're going to take X in that dictionary and add it to itself and Y, and we're setting it to 5 and 10. We run it, and sure enough, on the outer level, my dictionary, X is now 15. So it has changed the actual value inside of my dict. Now the other way to do this, and it's not recommended unless you know what you're doing and you're doing multi-threaded programming, but it's to use the global keyword. Now global tells it that, hey, this X and Y actually belong to the X and Y out here. And so when you alter X, it's actually altering the X on the outside. And so you can see that here with running it, and you print it out, and sure enough, it's both 15 on the inside and 15 on the outside. Now, as always, you can get more details by reading the docs, and they go through this and they give you good examples here to show you how this works. Can't recommend enough getting comfortable reading the documentation on any programming language you're trying to learn. So that's it for today. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and hit that like button down below. It helps me build an audience. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next one.